Hi there, my name is Kevin Taylor and this is part 4 of my CGC collection video, and it's part 4 of 6, and so far I've made 3 parts, so if you haven't watched those videos then please feel free to check those ones out. I've also made a top 50 graded comic book collection where I was tagged by Alex the Comic Hoarder, who tagged everyone in like the comic book community to do a top 50 video. And I've also made a video called Method in My Madness, which explains how I collect comic books. So yeah, this is part 4 of a 6-part series. And yeah, this is the first book I want to show. So this one is Deadpool Number 13, featuring a really cool Adi Granov cover that celebrates Marvel's 25th anniversary, like the Marvel series that was released. It was written by Kurt Busiek and it was drawn by Alex Ross. So yeah, this is a really cool cover. And me and Kirsty picked this book up a while ago, like way before the WandaVision TV show on Disney Plus. Me and Kirsty really enjoyed the TV show, and if you haven't seen it yet, then me and Kirsty do really highly recommend it. So yeah, this is a really cool Adi Granov cover, and yeah, it's a really tricky book to find in high grade, this one, as it has a black cover. And Marvel's paper is pretty flimsy these days. So yeah, we're really pleased to have this in our collection. There is also a Virgin cover available, which I believe was limited to about 1,000 copies. So yeah, really nice Adi Granov cover. And this was basically a cover buy for me and Kirstine. So, but we're really pleased to have this thing in the collection, even though the cover has absolutely nothing to do with the book inside. And this book actually has a story written by Scotty Young, which is quite unusual because Scotty Young usually does artwork in books. So, but he did actually write I Hate Fairyland, so that was really cool. So he can write as well as draw, Scotty Young. So really pleased to have this in our collection, and that's the first book I want to show. Okay, the next book I have to show in our collection is this one. Here we have Deadpool's Secret Wars number 2. Featuring the first appearance of Gwenpool. She only appears on the cover though, so it's only a cover appearance. But this book does predate Howard the Duck Volume 5 number 1. And we got this book to partner up with Unbelievable Gwenpool number 0, which has a very similar cover, but instead of having a blue swimming pool, it has a red swimming pool. And yeah, that's also a Chris Bacalo 1 in 25 variant cover. And I believe Gwenpool has got a lot of potential in the future, and she's bound to make an appearance in the MCU someday. So yeah, this is a really cool spec book, and yeah, so keep an eye out for this book, and also keep your eye out for Unbelievable Gwenpool number 0, which collects a 3-part origin story from Howard the Duck Volume 5 number 1, 2 and 3, where she had a backup story in those issues. So yeah, really cool book. And I do recommend you keeping an eye out for this one and picking it up if you can find it for cheap. Okay, so that's that one. Okay, the next one I have to show is The Punisher number 1 from October 2018. And this one is actually signed by Clayton Crane. And Clayton Crane's got one of the best signatures in the business, because he really takes pride in his signature. And yeah, very nice indeed. And this cover homages Amazing Spider-Man 129, which was the first appearance of the Punisher. And this cover also features the first appearance of the PlayStation Spider-Man. So really cool cover indeed. Let's have a close-up look at that one. Yeah, very nice indeed. His second cover appearance was actually in Avengers number 7, and yeah, his full debut in the MCU, like in the comic books, was basically in Spider-Geddon number 0. So, but this is PlayStation 4 Spider-Man's first cover appearance, and he does only appear on the cover of this one. So, yeah, but still a really cool book. So, with a really neat signature by Clayton Crane. Let's have a closer look. Yeah, very nice indeed. So yeah, so that's that one. Okay, the next one I have to show is this one. Here we have Donald Duck number 250, which reprints a Del 4 colour comic book, I believe, from back in the early, is it 1930s or 1940s? And this book features a reprint of Cole Barks' first Donald Duck story. So this is a really, really cool one. Me and Kirsten can't afford that book because it goes for quite a lot of money. But I thought this was a really good alternative to pick up, and you can find this book for quite cheap. There are actually only 11 9.8s on the CGC census of this book out of a total of 15. But out of those 11 graded 9.8s, only less than 10 of them actually have white pages. It can be a tricky book to find in high grade, this one, because these books were especially made for kids. So yeah, they can be pretty tricky, say, to find in high grade, these ones. So yeah, I thought I'd like to add this to my collection, and it kind of goes with my Don Rosa, like Uncle Scrooge, his first Uncle Scrooge story done Cole Barks. So yeah, really, really nice. So really pleased to have this in the collection, and it's got an all new cover as well. So very, very nice indeed. So yeah, really, really cool. Okay, next one I have to show is a really good spec book. Is this one. A while ago, I think it's Paramount or Universal Pictures picked up the rights to Atlas Comics characters in the hope of creating like a series of movies based on individual characters, and then like forming a team kind of like Avengers style, like they've done the Avengers movies. And the Grim Ghost is an Atlas Comics character, as well as like Tiger Man, Phoenix, and there's a number of Atlas, really cool Atlas comics that you could pick up for quite cheap at the moment. So yeah, this is a really, really cool spec book. Atlas comics weren't around for very long, but they did produce some really cool really cool comic books. This series only lasted for 3 issues, but it has got a really, really cool devil cover on the cover. Really, really neat. So yeah, very, very nice indeed. I do really like this cover. And this book actually came out the same month and the same year I was born in also. So January 75. So very, very nice indeed. So yeah, really do like this cover. So yeah, very, very nice. Okay, so that's that one. Okay, the next book I have to show is this one. This is Batman number 686, with a story by Neil Gaiman and art by Andy Kubert. And this book actually won a British Fantasy Award for Best Story. It was a 2-issue story, and the second part of this story actually continued in Detective Comics. But yeah, this is a really, really cool cover. I do like this one, and it shows like Batman's Rose Gallery there. So really, really cool. So whatever happened to the Cape Crusader, part 1. So very, very nice. The second part is actually on my checklist of books to pick up. So yeah, so I've got to have the set like. So yeah, very, very nice indeed. I'm really pleased to have this in my collection. Okay, right, the next book I have to show is this one. Here we have Transformers number 4 from March 1985 by Marvel Comics. And this book here features a cameo appearance of the Dinobots, and also the first appearance of Shockwave, who's a really cool Decepticon character. So this book has recently gone up in price, like, and I've actually, me and Kirsten actually picked up this book for pretty cheap. So yeah, really, really nice indeed, and I'm really pleased to have this in the collection. So, and we also got this book to partner up with Transformers number 8, which features the first full appearance of the Dinobots in comics. So yeah, really, really nice book indeed. Okay, and that was part of a 4-issue limited series, like the first 4 issues of the Transformers by Marvel Comics. Okay, the next one I have to show is this one. Here we have Over the Garden Wall Special in a 9.6 grade, and this was released by Kaboom, or who are known as Boom Studios nowadays. And this is a really cool book, as this series actually won. This book series actually won like awards for best book for younger readers. and it also had like a TV show. I believe it's like 10 episodes that like aired on Cartoon Network, and the show has received like a cult following over the years, and I highly recommend you checking that show out. I believe you can actually watch all the episodes on YouTube for free. So yeah, very, very nice indeed. And this is like Wirt and his younger brother Greg. I did actually, the first appearance of Wirt and Greg and Over the Garden Wall is actually in Adventure Time number 33, which I recently showed in part 3 of my graded comic book collection video. So yeah, really, really nice indeed. So really pleased to have this in the collection. So yeah, very, very nice. So okay, the next one I have to show is this one. Here we have Walt Disney's Uncle Scrooge, number 322. And this book was released by Gemstone Publishing. And basically, this series actually won Best Series for Younger Readers back in, what year was it? 04, so 2004. But this is, I say, because it's an award-winning book and I'm collecting award-winning comics, I thought this was a really cool one to add to the collection, as there are very few on the CGC census, and this is the highest graded on the CGC census in a 9.9, which is quite remarkable considering this book has got black pages, like, you know, like a black cover, really dark cover, and it's quite a thick, chunky book also. So yeah, really pleased to find this book in such a high grade, and yeah, it's one for my PC. So yeah, very, very nice indeed. Okay, next one I have to show is this one. Here we have Bitch Planet number 1, written by Kelly Sue DeConnick, who was an advisor on Marvel's Captain Marvel movie. And basically, this is like a prison drama with sci-fi elements. And then this story actually won a British Fantasy Award for Best Series. And this would be a really cool series if it ever gets made into a TV show, like so for instance, like on Netflix. Because I know, like, after the what's that thing, the Orange prison drama program, Orange is the New Black. After that show finishes, then, you know, I believe Netflix are on the lookout for new prison drama type stuff, and I believe this would be a perfect show to show up on Netflix. So keep your eye out for Bitch Planet. And basically, there are some triple feature Bitch Planet comics to keep an eye out for also. So yeah, really, really cool series, and set in a women's prison in outer space. So very, very nice indeed. Okay, next one I have to show is this one. Here we have another award-winning comic, and I believe this won Best Single Issue Story Eisner Award, and I think it also won Best Single Issue Story Harvey Award also. It won a number of awards, this comic book, and this is a really cool one. It's got a story written by Tom King, who also won like Best Writer the year this book was released. He also won like an award for like Batman Elmer Fudd, Mr. Miracle, and as well as this issue. Did he win anything for anything else? I think he won an award for like Heroes in Crisis as well, and also like a Batman story of some kind. I think he won quite a few awards this year, which was like 2017, was it, or 2018? What year did this come out? 2018. So yeah, I think he won a lot of awards back in like 2018 or 2019, Tom King. And this is a really, really cool one, Swamp Thing Winter Special. So yeah, really, really pleased to have this in the collection, and it's another award-winning comic. So very, very nice indeed, and it's a one-shot issue. So yeah, very, very nice. Really, really cool cover on that one as well. So there is a second print available as well, which is a slightly different cover. So with like a different logo and stuff. So, but yeah, really, really nice book. Okay. Right, the next one I have to show is this one. Here we have Zot number 1. And this book actually won Jack Kirby Award. There used to be a Jack Kirby Award, and basically this won Best New Series. and there was a number of books that won awards also. I believe it's like Dark Knight Returns won an award, and Daredevil number 227, which is the first part of Born Again. So yeah, a couple of really cool books there. And I say this book was sort of nominated in the same category as those books. So yeah, this is a really, really cool one. I believe this series actually lasted for about 32 or 36 issues. The first 12 issues were actually published in full colour, I believe, and then the later issues were published in black and white. So yeah, very, very nice series to keep a lookout for. And yeah, Zot. So really, really cool. Released by Eclipse Comics. So very, very nice indeed. And this was written and drawn and has a cover by Scott McCloud. And this book was actually credited as well for being one of the first manga influenced American comic books. So yeah, very, very cool indeed. So, and I'm really pleased to have this in my collection. And if it's recommended by Jack Kirby, then it don't come more highly recommended than that. So yeah, very, very nice book to have in a collection. So yeah, okay, so on to the last book now, this video. And here we have X-Force number 11, featuring the first appearance of the real Domino, Nina Furman. It's really, really cool. And this character hasn't reached her full potential yet. And all it takes is like a writer or a creative team, like artist and writer, to really, propel Domino's popularity into the stratosphere, basically. Because she's a really, really cool character. She did make an appearance in the Deadpool 2 movie. But yeah, very, very cool cover. And me and Kirsty actually picked this book up for really cheap. Actually, I think we only paid like £80 for this book graded. I mean, it was £60 for the book and about £20 postage, which is an absolute bargain for a 9.8 grade comic books. For this in a 9.8, because I've seen copies of this sell for like around the 200, for around £200. So yeah, really, really nice book to have in the collection. And also, I believe this is the third appearance this book features. Is it the third appearance of Deadpool? Let me just check. Yeah, it says first appearance of Domino, Nina Furman. Previous Domino, Vanessa Carlyle revealed as copycat. Deadpool cover and appearance. No, it's not his third appearance. But yeah, but still, really, really cool book to have in your collection. As I say, the first appearance of the real Domino, Nina Furman. And this character's got a lot of potential. So yeah, really pleased to have this in the collection. And Domino's a really cool character. So yeah, so that's the fourth part of our CGC collection video done. So yeah, I'm going to make part 5 very soon on my next day off. Thank you for watching, everyone. Be safe out there and take care of each other. Okay, thank you very much. Take care now, everyone. Thank you. Bye.